Yep, I said it. Tell your friends. Get ready. The haters are going to come out for this one. Woo boy. Um, yeah. So I've been watching. I'll put a link up here for his channel, Bikes, Beards, and Brews, and every year around this time he, you know, does videos about Harley and the motor company and just the direction that they're going and things of that nature. I've kind of been listening to him a little bit, and it got me thinking. I was like, Harleys really aren't that expensive, are they? So then I started doing some research, and then I started doing some thinking, and I started doing some more research, and started doing, a little more research, and eventually went down a rabbit hole. And, where we are, we have the 2019 Road Glide Ultra, and we've got a camper trailer. We put the hitch on the bike and everything, and, we're looking to do some camper pulling and stuff like that. So it got me thinking, most bikes that you see with a trailer behind them aren't Harleys. Most bikes that you see with a trailer behind them are Goldwings. Yeah, I said it. So I started doing some more research. When I got to looking at the price of a Goldwing, it made me wonder why in the heck anyone who was serious, okay, I'm not talking about you guys who bought a motorcycle because you watched Sons of Anarchy too many times and you need to feel important or feel like you're somebody. You guys don't matter. You can go ahead and just click off now. I don't even want you guys watching my channel. But you Sons of Anarchy folks, yeah, you guys can just you bought a bike because you watched Sons of Anarchy and you want to. No, this ain't for you. This is for the people who are serious about riding. I mean, we've got a 2019 with 70,000 miles on it. You know, everybody always busts my chops about it, saying, well, hope you got a trailer for that. When I first bought my first Harley, hope you got a trailer for it. Hope you got, their trailer queens, this, that, and the other. I can tell you out of my three, neither one of them ever been a trailer queen. Um, like I said, 70,000 miles on the Road Glide Ultra. Due to the way the engine is set up and its primary cooling system is air cooled, we had some gaskets fail and developed some oil leaks. That was 70. That was 60,000 miles. That's a lot of miles and a lot of abuse on a motorcycle. Okay? It's not a car. They're a leisure. So then it got me looking into this Goldwing situation. I'm seeing where people got 1,000,000 miles on a Goldwing, and all they've ever done to it is change some brakes, some spark plugs, some tires, oil, and fluids. I'm like, wow, 1,000,000 miles on a Harley, you're probably going to end up rebuilding that thing 10 or 12 times over. So then we got to doing some more research, and I just got to thinking, maybe, just maybe, I ought to buy a Goldwing. So I got to doing some more specs, and because everything's not out yet in 2024, we're using 2023 as a basis. And I ran across a video on YouTube where it had the top 10 rated touring motorcycles of 2023 and their prices. Well, number one and number two were the Harley Road Glide CVO 20th Anniversary Edition and the Honda Goldwing. Those are number one and number two. My garage door may open here in a minute. If it does, then we'll have to take a break. I just heard my wife pull up. But I got to looking, and let me see if she's coming in. Hold on, we'll be back. I bet you I can scare her. She's spinning my tires. Jesus. You guys heard that, right? And I drive like a maniac. She's spinning tires in the driveway. Alright, be quiet. Ah!
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna walk you.
Told you I could scare her. Told you guys I could scare her. I don't know how good the sound was because I don't have microphones on because I'm pretty close to the camera. Alright, so we're going to list off a little bit of specifications here, okay? 2023, and this is just what they were comparing it to. That's why I'm kind of like doing the similar thing here. And, because the Honda Goldwing was number one, and the Harley Road Glide CVO 120th Anniversary Edition was number two, rated. So now, prices, right? Suggested MSRP for the Road Glide CVO in 2023 was $51,999. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me get situated because I'm about to fall off this stool with that number. Woohoo, boy. Alright. Now, the MSRP on the Goldwing touring model with the trunk or tour pack, whatever you want to call it. I think they call it a trunk. It's space. Now, I didn't put this in there on the specs, but they've got more space. They measure it out in liters, but they've got more space for your crap. Oh, wow. Anyway, MSRP on that, $28,600. That's less than I paid for my Road Glide Ultra. Woo! Now watch. I'm gonna have, after this video, I'm gonna have nothing but problems out of my Road Glide this year. Watch. Both bikes have linked ABS, traction control with ride modes. I do believe the Goldwing has a few more. They've both got hill assist and tire pressure monitoring system. The 117 engine on the Road Glide CVO is 125 foot-pounds of torque at 3,500 RPMs, 102 horsepower at 4,750 RPMs. Most people don't ride at that peak RPM. Most people are $2,000, some a little lower, lugging it. The Goldwing, I didn't find that information. I do know it is a 1833 cc engine, which is 111.856 cubic inches, whereas the Harley is the 117 cubic inch, which converts to 1917.29 cc's. So the Harley has the Goldwing there a little bit, right? Actually, by quite a bit. No, not that much. Got them by a little bit. Not that much. Um, both bikes get roughly around 41 mile per gallon. Your primary chain drive on the Harley, your shaft drive on the Goldwing. Both have 6-speed transmissions, uh, 4-piston dual front calipers, whereas the Goldwing has 6-piston dual front calipers. I think it's only got a dual piston on the rear on the Harley. No, 4-piston on the rear too on the Harley, and then the Goldwing has a 3-piston. Harley has the Boom GTS system, which nobody likes. It's got the Fosgate Stage 1, which is actually Harley's deal where they worked with Fosgate. You're not actually getting the Fosgate system. You're getting one that Harley spec'd out for Fosgate. So while it's better than the stock Harley, it's still crap because Harley had to put their bullshit into it. And instead of just saying, hey, you know what, Fosgate, go ahead and put your stuff in it 100%. Harley spec'd it out for Fosgate. Fosgate built it, put their names on it. It's garbage. I don't even understand why Fosgate would have done that. Fosgate should have just said, no, we'll put our system in it, but whatever. So, yeah. And the only reason I know that is because the one that I bought for the bike was the Rockford Fosgate by Harley Davidson. And then I contacted Fosgate, and they're the ones who told me, yeah, don't buy that junk. So, there you have it. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, XM radio for the Harley is an upgrade that you gotta pay for. You gotta buy the module, and then you gotta pay for the subscription to Sirius. Whereas with the Goldwing, the XM radio comes standard. You still have to pay for the subscription. That's XM radio, but still, it comes standard. It's got a USB thing. It's got security, cruise control, and they call it dual cooled, but it's primarily cooled through air on the Harley. Whereas, oh, here's another thing. If you want Apple CarPlay for you Apple guys, or Android Auto for us Android guys, on the Harley you have to buy it. On the Goldwing, yeah, it comes standard. They both have navigation. Difference in navigation, the Goldwing shows you what the speed limit is. Some people like that. That's one of the things that people gripe about. All right. Um, the Goldwing has an electric windshield. So what? That's Goldwing. That's Indian. I don't even like Indian, but yeah, they have one. I think even the Can-Am Spiders have one. I don't care for one, honestly. If it was a feature that came on the bike, fine. In my opinion, something electronic is just something else that can potentially fail. So a fixed windscreen that I can see over the top of, and I'm fine with that. But different strokes for different folks. Um, they both, like I said, they both have the hill assist, the tire pressure monitoring. The Goldwing has 4 ride modes, keyless start, and it also has a feature called Vehicle Viewfinder. Okay? 845 pounds of curb weight. I think they're both pretty close. I didn't look up and see what the curb weight on the Harley was. I was just, there's different things listed for the specs and features. So I wasn't able to go, toe to toe, so to speak. But, yeah. $52,000 or 29. And if you're serious about touring and serious about riding and seeing the world or the countryside, why? Why would you buy a Harley? I don't. Boy. Had I known now, like where I would be in life, 2-day with the camper and all that stuff in 2019, and I can't say this too loud because Midnight will probably hear me. I think I'd have bought a Goldwing.